Good evening, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Naswaifda. Let's go. That's me. I'm always smiling and I'm always happy. It takes a lot to make me sad, and I'll tell you why. Abraham Maslow, he was a psychologist from the 1940s, and he developed a tool that was the hierarchy of needs. And what he said was, these are the motivators, these are the drivers of human behavior. These are why humans do and are driven to what they want to do. And there's 5 levels to it. Level number 1 is physiological. That's food and water to you and I. Level number 2 is safety. That's having a home to go to. Level number 3 is love and belonging. That's having friends and family. Once you achieve these 3, you seek esteem. That's being recognized for the things that you're good at. And then self-actualization, which is being the best that you can be. The reason I'm always smiling is because my dad took care of the 1, 2, 3 for me. He worked 6 days a week, 12-hour days, 35 years. He put in work in order to give his self, and subsequently myself, all those 3 things. He came from a very poor country in Bangladesh where food wasn't an option, really, so he was driven by these motivators. And 35, 40 years on, he's done well. He's got 5 children, graduates from universities, doctors, engineers. Black sheep of the family is me. He's got his own home. So that's his esteem, that's his self-actualization, being the best dad that he can be. So if we look around, I know you all live in the world of esteem, like myself, because you came here today with disposable income, you bought drinks, you come here with friends, so you got obviously belonging. So you obviously got skills that you want to be recognized for. And they could be football skills, they can be skills in work, whatever. But you have got skills. That skills, the recognition thing for me was a bad place. It consumed me. I was driven by my own success, driven by money, driven by status. And I was stamping on anyone's fit head to get to where I want to and get what I wanted. It was all about me, myself, and I. And that's not what my dad raised. He didn't raise that person. And it's because I was looking through my life and my world through a very tunneled vision. And that tunnel vision was all about myself and all about what can I get, how can I benefit from this. 7 years ago, I stopped and I looked through my peripheral vision and I was ashamed. Because in my immediate community, there were people that were struggling for food, for water, for those basic things. And there's me struggling for the higher, better things, luxuries. I'm not talking about giving, I wanted to give back, but I'm not talking about giving back money because that's one way of dealing with problems. But I'm talking about giving back to the community with the skills that you've got, the experiences that you got, the things that make you want to be recognized. So looking through my peripheral vision, I thought, how can I make a change? And I set up a project 7 years ago called iLead. I take youngsters from 16 to 20 from my community, the Muslim community, and I train them on leadership skills, management skills, citizenship, political system. I train them. I get external trainers to train them. I use my networks to get free resources for them. And it's been a blow-away success. Last year, we launched it in Newport. And this year, we're launching it in Swansea. So I realized that through this project, I found my self-actualization. I became the best version of me. And I was giving back. And then people started saying to me, well, how is it that you get the time to do this? You know, you must be working really hard. But I'm a bit of a giving junkie now. I love giving. It thrills me to give back to any community project. And that's why I'm just immersed in community projects. And then I understood something. My dad would work 6 days a week, 12-hour days for 35 years because he was driven by the passion to feed himself and his family and put a roof over his family's head. And I'm driven by giving back to the community and giving back to the people around me and the people in my community and making that change. And there's got to be something's got to be said about developing the next generation of leaders. That's an important role in society. But not everybody can do, I guess, putting a whole project together like I lead. So I got a mate called Nikki. She's a top recruiter for a company that I know. And she loves cats and she loves dogs. So she signed up to be a trustee at a animal sanctuary. Through her experience, she was able to help that charity get more recruit more volunteers, and make an impact in the community that they work in. So through her esteem for the things that she's good at, she was able to pay back her dues to society, just like I do. And if we all did that, we would just make the world that much better. Thank you.